welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, El Nino de Oro. It's Jorge Linares. He's going in the featherweight division, 126 pounds even. He stands 5 foot 8 inches tall and has a reach of 68.9 inches. And the man he'll be facing, it's King Ryan Garcia. 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighed in at 129 pounds, his reach 70 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
And introducing first, El Nino de Oro, one of the greatest fighters in the history of Venezuela, who won his first world title back in 2007. King Ryan Garcia. They also call him Flash, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, some of the fastest hands in all of boxing.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned three-division champion of the world, El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares. Fighting out of the blue corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Beautiful counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That punch scores. Can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. The referee really thinking about stopping it. He's firing back now, sometimes stumbling around on Bambi legs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Linares in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
ring the bell, and here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to win. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And now they're right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
Whoa, wait a minute! And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect.
So much for defensive abilities. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Will the referee stop it? Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Not so rigid anymore with the stance.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Takes a deep breath, but right back into the line of fire he goes.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about...
Why weren't they covering up? Has he weathered the storm?
Got caught sleeping on the job.
Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Let's talk about Linares in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. When you're fighting a counter, smart move to grab a hold of your opponent, but obviously you can't do that too often.
Sometimes you got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight until your head clears, till you get your breath back. To the referee.
This may do it. And he will hold here, and good thing he did because he was getting beaten up.
You've got to save that in the back because if you're ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again.
And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. He couldn't seize the moment. The defense failed them. And a wise move there to clinch.
Now, sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And he'll try and muffle the offense there with another clinch.
Had to hold on.
Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. Seconds are so precious at this stage of the game.
It tells me so much when a fighter's holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And we may see an early stoppage here. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That punch landed. And he'll hug him again, but you can't blame him, can you?
Yeah, you got to clinch. But the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. What a massive upset this would be. A chance to make history. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, and the kid goes down. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor. She's 165 centimeters tall with a reach of 168. And she'll be facing Natasha Jonas, Miss GB. She weighed in at 67 kilos. She stands 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 165.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland. Miss GB, she fights out of Liverpool, UK, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bray, Ireland, she became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world, simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Liverpool, England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. How about that time counter shot? Smart move there. When you're in trouble, just hold on.
It tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
Fantastic punch. She got clipped by that counter. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Who could forget the first fight between Jonas and Taylor? It was a vicious encounter. Both fighters had their moments, tooth and nail to the bitter end. This should be an action-packed fight.
I watched these two girls fight in the 2012 Olympics. The crowd was ridiculous. The noise was ridiculous. Of all the boxing in the Olympics, this was the best fight, the best atmosphere. This was the fight that everybody wanted to be at.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
A very close match. It shows the skill.
Natasha Jonas in trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
There's a count. The defense failed them. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did he do? What did he tell him when he goes to the corner?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Do you believe what we are seeing? Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
She scores with that counter. Hey, sometimes the best thing you can do is to grab your opponent.
Sometimes you got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight till your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
And look at her now, getting loose, feeling the ring a little bit more. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Here she is bouncing around on her toes, trying to get some energy now. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. And a good decision here to hold on.
You cannot do it too often, because the referee's going to pull you apart and deduct a point.
The jab misses. She launches a punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Oh my, that's a game changer. You can't do that too often or the referee's going to take a point.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring.
Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into a room with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Punch, counter punch. A perfect counter shot. And wisely here, they're going to clinch and hold on to stop this offensive onslaught.
You've got to save that in the back because if you ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those clinches, do it on the blind side of the referee, then let go.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Nice job getting that punch through. Missing with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Where was the defense? Let's talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Perfect punch. Can they finish it? And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that on replay over and over again.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So she's back up on her feet, but can she get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here.
Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Tommy the Duke Morrison. He weighed in at 223 pounds and has a reach of 76 inches. And he'll face the Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall, with that massive 83-inch reach.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Up first, Tommy the Duke Morrison, one of the most entertaining and electrifying heavyweights in the world. Some say one of the best left hooks in the history of the heavyweight division. The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. They ring the bell and here we go. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A perfect counter shot. Good punch. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of the people here, of the millions of people around.
And there it is, the knockdown punch we knew was coming. Lincoln, you missed it. Good thing you can watch that all over again.
Corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum.
Back up on his feet, and now he's ready to engage again.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Good one. Whoa, wait a minute. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
That's lights out right there.
Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Punch, counter punch. That one will count. Beautiful counter punch. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
You can't do that too often or the referee is going to take a point.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to.
And we may see a stoppage here. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Gonna try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Clean jab. I need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.